fantastic.
Going to Chile. Brimhall gets to the rim. Won't go. Falk tears the rebound down. Leans in. No offensive foul.
Yeah. I'm telling you, when you drop that shoulder, that's what Pututa got nailed for earlier, and that's what Falk does there. That's an easy call for the official.
Luke Falk. That is his second team foul.
2 on Falk. 6-point Logan lead. Mountain Crest with a chance to cut into that. With 4:10 to play here in the third period. Crosby up in the air and one. And Falk just picked up his third. Crosby with 5 here in the third period. And Dahl will replace Falk. Falk frustrated. Says, I'm standing there with my arms straight up. What else should I do?
Perception is not always reality.
Crosby 3 for 3 from the line tonight. Now 4 of 4. And he has 14 points.
Well, if you like Valley High School basketball, this is exactly what you signed up for.
Compton on the backside, and it's taken away by Crosby. Quickly the other way. Anderson goes down, and a blocking foul called. The official waited to see if that basket was going to go, I think.
Well, and
then decided it didn't, so we'll call the foul.
That's the right call because it's only a foul if it changes the game. And if it didn't change that game, and if it didn't cause any adverse effects to the offensive player, if he still made the basket, it's probably not going to be a foul. But if it was enough to alter a shot, it is a foul, and it was.
Crosby misses his first free throw. He hit his first 4 before missing that one.
It's one stat we don't have, but he's a pretty high percentage free throw shooter.
Crosby misses both.
It's my fault.
That's on you.
Well, I jinxed him.
My bad. My bad. What do you think of that jump rope team? I wanted you to go jump in.
Wow, that was awesome. I would have put holes in the floor.
Brimhall swatted by Pututa. He didn't just swat that, he took it right away. Here's Knowles back to Crosby.
Compton's got to be careful. He almost picked up his third foul there. You can't be flailing your arms around in front of these officials. They're calling it tight.
16 for Crosby. It's a 1-point game. Compton, 3. Rims out, rebound Pututa. 3 minutes to play in the third period. Logan's led by as many as 8 here in the third. And Mountain Crest with a chance to take the lead. Pututa, 3 from the far side. Got it! Pututa with 13. Timeout Logan, and it's a 2-point Mustang lead. Erasing an 8-point deficit. 2.5 to play here in the third. And you said it, Lee, if you like Valley basketball, you'll love this game. If you don't like this game, there's something wrong with it.
Yeah, there's something wrong with it. This is a great basketball game. 2 arch rivals in a hotly contested battle, and this is fun. I don't think the coaches are having that much fun right now. They're earning their money, which is not enough for a high school basketball coach.
Both the student bodies are going at it with each other with competing cheers and various other loud noises. There's the Mountain Crest student body across the way.
Besides the orange and blue, how could you tell? It's all them cowboy hats.
I was going to say, there's a lot of cowboy hats over there. Embracing the stereotype.
Love the rural lifestyle.
You betcha, buddy. I live the suburban lifestyle, and I'd trade it in a second. In fact, I'd sell some of my kids for it. It's a foul out front.
Well, I know which ones you'd sell. So.
What's that?
I know which ones you'd sell.
That's his fourth foul.
Ferguson replaces Knowles as he just picked up his fourth.
23, Gage Ferguson.
Maybe we can get a package deal with a couple of mine.
13 foul.
Move into a country compound. Dahl gets inside.
Good cut.
And that's a two-pointer. Dylan Dahl.
Dahl with 5. He ties it up at 39. 2 minutes to play in the third. Pututau in the corner to Ferguson. Pututau hit the 3 a minute ago to give Mountain Crest the lead, and they try to go back to him. It's knocked away. The Mustangs will start over with 1:45 on the clock. And a 39-39 ball game. And an offensive foul.
Away from the ball.
It looks like it's called on Webb.
Foul is on number 2. Jamison Webb. Blocking foul. Logan ball.
His second. He was trying to set a screen underneath. And they rung him up. And now Logan with a chance to break the tie. Because we're under 90 seconds to play in the third.
Logan's got to move that ball a little quicker. The defense of Mountain Crest is really collapsing where the ball goes. There's 4 defenders over by Brimhall.
Dahl throws it away. Just pressured into that. There's your SC Needham Jewelers middle of the block sign of the clock. We're all tied up with 1:13 to play in the third period. SC Needham Jewelers, where Utah gets engaged.
That's a lot of work to still be 0-0. Might as well start over if you're 39-39.
Start it over. Crosby with the ball, under a minute to play in the third. Crosby back to Ferguson. Now Webb in the lane. Spins, shoots, scores.
2 points.
That's good luck. Feels the pressure moving away from him, turns around and sees nobody there, and takes that open shot from about 8 feet.
Webb with 5. Mountain Crest with the 2-point lead. Crosby just about came up with another steal.
That would have been 3 on the night. He's got 2.
He does so well at anticipating where that ball's going to be and when it's going to be thrown. He must have long arms. He got a hand on that one too. When you look at him, it doesn't look like he's got extremely gangly long arms.
Oh, they're a little lurpy. And you got to have it if you're going to be a good basketball player.
For Memphis.
He can unlock the passenger side of a VW Bug from the driver's seat.
Right turn, Clyde.
Pututau will sit down. There's 19 seconds to play here in the third. Logan looking to tie or take the lead. Compton holds between the circles. We go backdoor to Dahl. It goes out of bounds off of the big guy, Kirby. And there's 6 seconds to play in the third. 3 seconds. Brimhall at the buzzer. No. And that's the end of the third period. And Mountain Crest leads at the end of a quarter for the first time tonight. 41-39.
And we have the Murdoch.
Hello! Hello, everyone. This is Brock and Ben from Murdoch.
Now with print, online, and mobile offerings, the Herald Journal gives you easy access to the news that matters to you.
The paper's here!
We're delivering quality local news to more readers than ever, in more ways than ever. Subscribe today. The Herald Journal, empowering the community.
We got some sort of nonsense going on the floor here. Some sort of contest. Oh!
Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Somebody just won $17 million or something like that.
I think it was only $100, but that's like $1 million to a high school student.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
They want a free lease for a Humvee for a year.
Ooh.
From a no, just kidding.
Wow, don't get your money.
Well, you know, the
Logan Ball.
quarter timeouts have been exciting. The halftime was exciting.
Exciting.
This whole game's been exciting.
I love it.
I may need to up my blood pressure medication after this one.
I'm going to have to borrow some of my boss's Valium.
Mountain Crest with a 2-point lead after outscoring Logan 15-8 in the third. Dahl in the paint, nowhere to go.
It's a jump.
And they call a jump. Ferguson makes that essentially a Logan turnover.
Mountain Crest ball.
Because Mountain Crest gets it. Mountain Crest looking to extend their lead. Out to 2 possessions. Crosby runs over Dixon, charge. Crosby picks up his third.
That's the 4th charge of the night these officials have called, and that's all of them been good calls.
On 0, Crosby. That's his third. 15 foul.
15 foul on Mountain Crest. So the lead stays at 2. Larson, long 3. That one's short. Rebound fought for. Compton's got it.
That rebound was out there for a long time. Nobody around it.
Long shot. Needs a deep rebound. Larson looks into Falk. Falk in foul trouble. Up and on the move, and he ties it
And
up.
we have a wraparound.
Falk with
2
8.
points.
Shaking, bacon. Foul.
On the floor, and that's against Compton, I'm pretty sure.
It sure is.
Fouls on
Compton just picked up his third. But now, that's his third, and you're 6:43 to play. Now you've got the luxury of letting him stay on the floor.
Yeah, he did a great job not picking up any fouls in that third
That is his
quarter.
third.
You know, one
15
thing we got to start thinking about, and this game is really close, we got to start thinking about the Valley Channel player of the game. They get a coupon to clean the sink at Angie's and 2 food coupons worth $5 each for Wendy's.
Crosby turns it over. That's probably who I'd be looking at for Mountain Crest as your player of the game. He's played extremely well. For Logan, still out there. They've had a lot of guys that played well. I think Jordan Larson's played well, and Big Luke Falk has as well.
Puchutau's had a pretty good game, too.
Compton
That's the drive to the basket. Taylor Compton, 2
with
points.
6 points, and the Grizzlies lead 43-41. Yeah, Puchutau also with a nice game. The lob to Puchutau. Turns around on Dixon. Scores it.
On
2
cue.
points. Good foul.
Puchutau with 15. Compton, 3 in the corner. Got it!
3 points. Taylor Compton.
Compton has got
And that's a turnover. Logan ball.
7 points and a turnover.
In for
That's Logan's ball. I say 7 or meant 9. And Mountain Crest with 9 turnovers.
Coach Buckmiller looking for a foul there, but he's not going to get it. Eddie Hall kind of instigated that contact and rockets it out of bounds. Dixon back in the game, too. You got to think he's a little cold.
Larson, 3. Rims out. Rebound by Hall. Hall looking up court. Got nobody, so he takes it himself. Hall
Oh, my.
finishes.
2 points. Eddie Hall.
Eddie Hall with 4. We're tied. No, we're not. It's a 1-point Logan lead at 46-45 with 4:57 to play in the ball game.
Full timeout.
This one's been back and forth. It started with a 10-0 run as we take another look at this play by Hall as he cleans the glass, then goes coast to coast.
That's just a great play by an individual player trying to get something done. He's a great senior leader.
A 10-0 run by Logan to start this game. Then Mountain Crest, they don't score until there's less than 3 minutes left in the first period, and then they outscore Logan 11-4 in under 3 minutes to only be down by 4 at the end of the first quarter, 15-11. Then Logan led 31-26 at the half, built an 8-point lead in the third quarter. Mountain Crest came back and took a 41-39 lead here into the fourth period. And now Mountain Crest has been outscored 7-4 in the first 3 minutes and 3 seconds of this period. We've still got the rematch of Mountain Crest and Skyview, and Logan and Skyview come your way. And that last game of the season, we're looking to bring you Skyview Roy, 2 of the best players in the state playing in that one, and Brecken Chapman for Roy and Jalen Moore for Skyview. Moore with 29 Wednesday night and Chapman with 28 as Roy beat Skyview at Roy.
Handily.
The wheels have kind of come off. Maybe not the wheels have come off, but things are
struggling.
Things are getting tough in Smithfield, yeah. They lost a few. This one out of bounds after the block by Putu Tau, and we're going the other way.
Wow. Putu Tau gets up there, and it's a pretty ferocious block.
Logan touched it before it went out of bounds. That's their 10th turnover. Coach Brown said, hey, how about a foul on that block? To the officials as they were coming down the floor. Both these officials, all 3 of these officials have been getting an earful from both these coaches. And you would expect that in a 1-point game. 3-pointer on the way from Hall, short. Rebound on the ground.
Wow.
Falk dived in there like a crazed octopus.
Little Tasmanian devil action going on there.
And a jump ball goes Logan's way.
It is a jump ball.
Take a look.
Logan possession.
The ball's on the floor. I'm getting that ball.
I'm getting this, and nobody's getting their hand on it.
Yeah. This is my sandwich. Leave it alone. A little sweat on the floor, as you can imagine. They're cleaning her up. When you're the JV coach, you got to go clean the sweat up while the head coach tells you to go do it.
Well, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Tanner Knowles back into the ball game for the home stretch. See if he can stay in the ball game. He's got 4 fouls. Huge game the first time out against Logan. He's been hampered with foul trouble since. He's got 5 points, not fouls.
In for Logan, Dahl.
Dahl in, and Dixon will sit. Logan leads by 1. Compton going to work. Leaves it back to Larson. It's knocked away by Knowles. Logan with their 11th turnover. Getting in the paint and finishing is Crosby. Crosby with 18, and Mountain Crest seesaws back into the lead. Brimhall misses from 3. Crest by 1. Putu Tau back to Crosby. Crosby thought about it for a second, but Larson was there. Now Pututau goes to work. Pututau hits. Pututau with 17. Crosby with 18. 35 of their team's 49 points between those two.
That's a big bucket from Pututau.
Two and a half to play in the ball game. A 3-point Mountain Crest lead. They've trailed for much of this game.
Ooh, that's foul.
Foul out front. It's going to be on Crosby. I believe that'll be his fourth.
Yeah. He's got the hold there. That's an easy call when you see the jersey get untucked because some guy's pulling on it.
That's his fourth.
So now you've got Crosby and Knowles on the floor with 4 fouls each. Compton, Falk, and Dixon all have 3 for Logan.
The way this game has gone, this could easily go to an overtime game. And that's not where you want to be.
Falk finishes. Falk now with 10.
Kevin Dahl's done a great job.
Pututau gets to the rim again and one.
Foul. Basket's good. Foul is on Ballon.
19 for Pututau. He's looking for 20. This is what he did in the first period when Mountain Crest couldn't get on the board. He started going to the rack and getting to the line.
Yeah, he's played a heck of a game tonight.
Pututau with 20. And now it's a 4-point lead for the Mustangs with 1:49 to play. This one looks a lot like that JV game, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Except just flip-flop the scores. We watch the JV game. We get to see most of the JV games as we're here setting up and getting interviews and everything. And where there's a lot of stinkers that we see, but the JV game was exciting too.
It was exciting, and Logan came out on top of that one, 53-51.
And Mountain Crest had a shot at the last second. They hit a 3, got a steal on the inbounds, and then
rimmed out.
It rimmed out. Pututau with 20, and he's got 7 here in this fourth period. Crosby with 18. So they're your 2 top players for Mountain Crest and your candidates for player of the game. And then for Logan, I would probably say Compton and Falk. Compton with 9, Falk with 10.
Well, let's see how it plays out and if there's a melee on the floor again like the last time we were here, who I can find.
Falk finds Brimhall.
That's a great pass.
Brimhall with 7, and it's a 2-point lead for the Mustangs. 1.5 to play. Mountain Crest won't be in any hurry. Both teams with 16 fouls. Crosby loses control of that one, and then somehow Hall gets the rebound. Crosby lost control on the way up with it and missed the shot. Hall out-jumped Jordan Larson and got the board. Huge board for Eddie Hall. Under a minute to play. In fact, under 50 seconds at 48 seconds to play. A 2-point Mustang lead. They may have to start fouling. Mountain Crest to just dribble it out, and Larson bumps Crosby. Crosby hangs onto that ball. You don't want to send him to the line. He started the game 4 of 4 from the free throw line, but then missed 2 in a row. So he's 4 of 6. He's usually a very good free throw shooter. And he hits that one. 19 for Crosby. $20 for Crosby, and he makes it a 2-possession ball game with 35 seconds to play. See if Logan can find some magic like they did against Skyview. Underneath, Larson misses, rebounded by Webb, and Webb gives it to Crosby. And a foul called out front. Webb will go to the line.
Foul is on number 24.
Brimhall
Tyler Brimhall.
picks up his
That's
first
his
foul of the
first.
game. And Webb, if he can make both of these free throws, he'll probably ice this ball game. There's still 26 seconds left, but if he makes them both, it's a 6-point game. Huge rebound on the Crosby miss by Eddie Hall. Eddie Hall with a coast-to-coast rebound and dribble and score earlier in the fourth quarter to put Mountain Crest back in the driver's seat. And then that huge rebound. He's made 2 big plays in this fourth period. Let's take a look. Here's the miss by Larson. And then Brimhall over his back and then kind of shoves him in the back because they knew they needed to foul if they missed. And Webb was trying to hurry and hand it off to Crosby, the free throw shooter. Webb will go to the line. Webb has not been to the free throw line tonight.
Again, when the game is over,
26 seconds to play in the ball game. 54-50, Mountain Crest leading Logan. Mountain Crest led 41-39 at the end of the third. Webb's free throw, no good. So Logan's still breathing. It's a 2-possession game. Falk fakes the 3, dribbles inside, can't hit the layup attempt, but he'll go to the line with 16 seconds.
Foul is on number 10, Puchitow. That's his second.
Puchitow picks up his second. Falk takes 10 points to the line with him, and these 2 are huge. The Palmer hits the first. Falk's second free throw rims in. And a timeout, and it's now a 2-point game. If you're Logan, you want to D it up. And you want to play hard, aggressive defense. Go for a steal, and if you foul, you foul. See how long they do that before they actively go for the foul. Or if they try to go hard for a steal a couple of times, see if they can get away with something. (54-52) in what's just been a whale of a high school ball game here in Logan. Trying to get both teams out of the huddle. Get them on the floor. Webb, Crosby, Puchitow, Knowles, and Hall for Mountain Crest. Dahl, Compton, Larson, Brimhall, and Falk for Logan. They get it into Crosby. He's not who you want to foul, but they have to, because he's not going to give that thing up. 6 of 8 from the line tonight for Crosby. There's your SC Needham Jewelers middle of the block, sign of the clock. 2-point ball game with 13 seconds left. SC Needham Jewelers, or Utah, gets engaged.
Foul is on 24, Tyler Brimhall.
Brimhall picks up the foul, his second.
Shooting 1-on-1.
Crest student body looking
At the
on.
line, Crosby.
1-and-1 for Crosby. Logan still has enough time, even if he hits both. And Crosby hits the first. 21 for Crosby. Averages 17 a game. Crosby. 8 out of 10 from the free throw line. And he puts Mountain Crest back up by 4. Last time out, Mountain Crest won 64-51. 23 of 29 from the free throw line in that ball game. Crosby in that one only had 10. It was Knowles with 20. Pututau with 15. Of course, Pututau with 20 tonight. Crosby with 21. 22, excuse me. Six points here in this fourth quarter for Crosby, 7 for Pututau. Hall has the only other points of the quarter for Mountain Crest. Logan, 6 points in the quarter for Falk, 5 for Compton, and then Brimhall has a bucket. Logan lost a game in 2 overtimes. After beating Skyview, they lost to Roy by 3. Lost in 2 overtimes to Box Elder by 2. Beat Bonneville in overtime by 1. And this one's coming right down to the wire. Compton gives it over to Falk. Raises for 3. No good. Rebound by Webb. And fouled by Brimhall with 6 seconds.
Foul is on number 24.
So 2 free throws now for Webb. He had a chance to put the game away earlier. Couldn't convert on the free throws. Now he gets another chance. If he hits 1 out of 2, he should be able to seal it. He misses the first. And his teammates go up to him and say, hey, that's okay. And that may be the worst thing you can do.
30 timeout.
He'll be thinking about it now.
30 seconds.
And he gets a whole timeout to think about it. The Grizzlies, the Mountain Crest Mustangs are still probably safe. With a 4-point lead and 6 seconds to play. But you'd like to have at least one of those free throws for insurance. Mountain Crest looking to move to 12-4 and 6-0 in the region. Logan would drop to 500, 9-9 and 2-4 in the region. Mountain Crest right now on top of the region by a game over Roy. 3 games over Skyview. Skyview and Logan tied at 2 and 3 in the region. Skyview playing Bonneville. Webb hits the second, and that probably does it. Compton, long 3, hits it with 1 second left. Timeout. Logan immediately gets a timeout.
3-pointer.
Compton with 12.
Way downtown.
It's a 2-point game. This is what happened in the JV game, just opposite. The Grizzlies led by 5. Mountain Crest hit a 3, stole the inbounds pass, and missed the shot at the buzzer. Watch Compton. You don't want to foul him. He just banks that one in.
And time on the clock is put at 2 seconds.
They're going to put 2 seconds on the clock. 12 points again, as you mentioned, for Compton. He's got 8 here in the fourth. Foul trouble kept him on the bench much of the first half. Logan, you've got to foul immediately if Mountain Crest can get the pass in bounds. I say you send somebody long and just try to throw the long ball to him. that's what they do with Hall. They can't find him. They get it to Crosby. They foul him with 1 second left on the clock. And the clock didn't move very fast. That took 1 second. And the Mountain Crest crowd is hollering about that one. They don't do the tenths of the seconds on these scoreboards, so that could have been a full 2 seconds, and we could be at half a second actually on that clock. Brimhall just picked up number 4. Actually, Compton, I think, just picked up number 4. They got both coaches out near midcourt. Coach Buckmiller doesn't look like he agrees much with what's being said. And they're talking about how much time should run off the clock. They're talking about 2 seconds and 1 second. Now Logan Brown and Buckmiller are having some words with each other.
Foul is on 15. Taylor Compton is fourth at the line.
They can't really review anything.
2 shots.
Crosby with a chance
Crosby.
to make it, to put it out of reach regardless. 23 for Crosby. All right, Crosby with a chance to ice it. He misses at the buzzer. Falk's long heave, no good. And Mountain Crest wins 55-58 and improved to 6-0 in region play, 12-4 overall. And Lee Vaughn will be down on the floor looking for the player of the game. 23 for Crosby. Putu Tau with 20. 5 for Knowles. Hall with 4. Webb with 6. And Lee's going to talk to Mo Putu Tau. And let's hear from him.
Hey, I found Mo Putu Tau. Congratulations, you're the player of the game. What a fun game to watch that was. Tell me about how physical it was and really what your coach was telling you.
It's crazy. It's just a rival game again. And we've been here before, and so we just tried to keep our heads. And he told us it was going to get physical and might get a little sketcy, but just to keep our heads.
How much pressure does you and your team feel now you're 6-0 in region to keep that going?
We don't want to let off. We want to have a good run going into the state playoffs, and so we're going to still play like we've been playing all year.
Fantastic. There's a gift card to go to Angie's and clean the sink, and 2 for Wendy's. Congratulations on your mission.
Thank you very much.
Back to you, Eric Olson.
All right, Mo Putu Tau with 20 points. He had 7 in that fourth quarter. And Mountain Crest goes on to win this one, 58-55. 20 points for him, 23 for Tyler Crosby. And Crosby again with the free throws down the stretch. He hit 5 out of 6 free throws down the stretch. And Putu Tau really put this team on his back kind of when things were bogging down in the first half, especially when they were having trouble scoring. His first 2 possessions, he gets the first 2 times he really touches the ball, he's able to get 3-point plays. And so between him and Crosby, doing what they should do as the 2 best players on this team. Compton and Falk had 12 points apiece for Logan, 7 points apiece for Brimhall, Dahl, and Larson. 3 for Dixon, 4 for Anderson off the bench, and Walk with 5 off the bench. 16 points off the bench for Logan, only 6 for Mountain Crest, all 6 of those by Jameson Webb. 11 turnovers for Logan, 9 for Mountain Crest, and a 3-point win for the Mountain Crest Mustangs. Much tougher than the last time around. It was a 13-point win for Mountain Crest the last time out as they took a 2-point game at the half and just really blew it open and went on to the win. And in this one, Logan led early. Mountain Crest finally took the lead and led after 3 and then hung on for the 3-point win. We hope you enjoyed watching the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. Game of the Week was brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness. Never give up. Lewiston State Bank, your hometown bank, with a new location at 3rd South and Main in Logan. Wendy's of Cache Valley. Quality is our recipe. Cache Valley Hospital, your first choice in healthcare.
You're down 6-0.
Discount Tire and Automotive, so much more than a tire store. Salt Lake Express, from your door to the Salt Lake Airport, 12 times a day. S.A. Needham Jewelers, where Utah gets engaged. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's television station. For Lee Vaughn and the guys behind the camera and in the truck doing the hard work, I'm Eric Olson saying we'll see you next time on the Valley Channel.